The midsize sport touring category is on fire again, and it's never been this competitive. For years, this segment has been ruled by a few familiar names: the Kawasaki Versys 650, the Yamaha Tracer 7, and the Triumph Tiger Sport 660. But in 2026, Suzuki is coming back with a bold new machine: the Suzuki SV7GX, a completely redesigned sport touring motorcycle that revives the legendary SV heritage with a modern twist. 4 bikes, 4 personalities. One mission: to dominate the midsize touring world. So let's dive deep into the ultimate comparison and find out which one truly deserves your garage space. Suzuki SV7GX, the return of the V-twin legend. Suzuki's new SV7GX marks a major comeback. It takes the soul of the SV650, a bike loved for its character and reliability, and transforms it into a 21st century sport tourer. It's powered by an all-new 700cc class V-twin engine, tuned for stronger low-end torque and smoother delivery across the rev range. When you compare it to its rivals, the SV7GX sits right in the sweet spot. It has more torque than the Tracer 7, smoother mid-range than the Versys 650, and while it can't quite match the Triumph's horsepower, it feels more flexible in real-world riding. On the road, it strikes a balance few bikes manage to achieve. It's agile in corners like the Tracer, but more stable on highways like the Versys. Suzuki designed the chassis from scratch, with a new frame geometry, upright ergonomics, and touring-friendly windscreen. Then comes the tech: a full-color TFT display, traction control, riding modes, and optional smartphone connectivity. That's a big leap for Suzuki, putting it shoulder to shoulder with the Triumph Tiger Sport 660. Something no previous midsize Suzuki tourer has ever done. The SV7GX isn't the flashiest bike, but it might just be the smartest. Modern, balanced, and surprisingly affordable. Kawasaki Versys 650, the trustworthy veteran. The Kawasaki Versys 650 has been around for nearly 2 decades, and it's earned a rock-solid reputation. When you talk about reliability and comfort, the Versys is the gold standard. Its 649 cubic centimeters parallel twin may be old school, but it's bulletproof. Smooth, predictable, and perfect for long-distance touring. Compared directly to the SV7GX, the Versys feels more relaxed. It doesn't have the same punch or tech features, but it wins in comfort and practicality. The seating position is upright, the seat is plush, and the tall windscreen gives excellent wind protection, something the sportier Tracer 7 can't match. In tight corners, however, the Versys shows its age. It gets stable, yes, but heavier and less agile than the Suzuki or Yamaha. Its weight distribution favors long touring comfort over flickable handling. When it comes to electronics, Kawasaki only recently updated it with traction control, a TFT dash, and LED lights. Still more basic than the SV7GX or the Triumph. But for riders who prioritize reliability over gadgets, the Versys remains a bulletproof choice. In this battle, the Versys 650 represents the safe, proven route. A veteran that's hard to fault but no longer leads the innovation race. Triumph Tiger Sport 660, the premium performer. Enter the Triumph Tiger Sport 660, the only European in this fight, and the only one with a triple-cylinder engine. That makes a big difference. With 80 horsepower on tap, the Tiger easily outguns the SV7GX, Versys, and Tracer. Its 3-cylinder power plant is smooth at the bottom, strong in the mid-range, and screams at the top. A character all its own. Where Suzuki and Kawasaki feel calm and predictable, the Triumph feels alive. Throttle response is sharper, the gearbox is slicker, and the suspension feels more planted at high speed. But with that performance comes a price, literally. The Tiger Sport 660 is noticeably more expensive than the SV7GX or the Versys, and its maintenance costs are higher. Still, in terms of build quality, refinement, and ride precision, Triumph plays in another league. Compared directly, the Tiger Sport 660 is the most powerful, the most premium, but also the least forgiving on the wallet. If Suzuki is the smart balance, the Triumph is the passionate choice. A bike you buy with your heart, not your calculator. Yamaha Tracer 7, the fun lightweight. And then we have the Yamaha Tracer 7, often called the fun machine of the midsize touring world. It's powered by Yamaha's CP2 twin engine, the same unit used in the MT-07, famous for its punchy torque, lightweight, and playful handling. On paper, the Tracer 7 makes less power than the Tiger, and slightly less torque than the SV7GX, but in real life, it feels the most eager. Its throttle response is immediate, its chassis is light, and its handling in corners is simply addictive. However, it's clear that Yamaha took a simpler approach. Compared to the feature-rich SV7GX or Tiger, the Tracer feels minimalistic. No fancy display, limited electronics, and smaller fuel capacity. But what it lacks in luxury, it makes up for in personality. If the Versys is the calm tourer and the Tiger the premium performer, the Tracer is the pure joy machine. It's perfect for solo rides, weekend adventures, and twisty mountain roads where agility matters more than power. Against the Suzuki SV7GX, the Tracer feels more spirited but less versatile. Suzuki offers better long-distance comfort and more touring practicality, while Yamaha keeps the fun factor alive. Head-to-head comparison, strengths and weaknesses. Now let's line them up directly. Power and performance. Triumph Tiger. Sport 660 leads with 80 horsepower, sporty, refined, and responsive. Suzuki SV7GX follows closely with its strong V-twin mid-range. The Yamaha Tracer 7 feels more playful in the low to mid-range, while the Versys 650 keeps things smooth but mild. Comfort and touring, Kawasaki. Versys 650 wins here. It's built for comfort, with the tallest windscreen, plush seat, and roomy ergonomics. Suzuki SV7GX isn't far behind, offering a great balance between sporty riding and touring comfort. The Tracer 7 and Tiger Sport 660, meanwhile, lean more towards sportiness than long-haul comfort. Technology and features. Here's where Suzuki shines. The SV7GX brings modern electronics, full TFT, traction control, and riding modes. Triumph matches it with more refined systems, but at a higher price. Yamaha and Kawasaki are simpler. Reliable, yes, but behind in digital innovation. Value and ownership. This is Suzuki's strongest card. The SV7GX delivers almost everything the Triumph offers, but at a significantly lower price. The Versys is still great value for money in maintenance and reliability, but its dated tech makes it feel old school. The Tracer sits in the middle, affordable, fun, but not as versatile.